Blue Jay, and welcome back to my channel. It is so good to see you guys. I don't remember the last video I made, which if I don't remember, that means it's been way too long since I made my last video. So I am so sorry. It's killing me. I'm not even kidding. I wanted to do a little mashup video, and this is a mashup of Saturday's Squatia, one of my book reviews, and then an update of WWE. Hopefully you will enjoy. So first I'm going to start with my book review. So since I've never done a book review on here, I wanted to do my mashup. That way I can get it over quick. And I didn't have to talk for 20 minutes on a book. I get so passionate about a book that I end up doing that, and that's my fault. So what I'm going to do this week, this week's book review is for Strange Angels by Lili St. Crow. And I've already mentioned her this book of the week, and I love this book. I actually finished reading it, and lo and behold, it was what I expected it to be, which is amazing. And I thought of 3 words that I could describe this book alone without, with reading it. And I would think exciting, refreshing, and paranormalicious. Yes, I fused 2 words in one, so I kind of cheated, but I don't care. This book I fell in love with. I read the synopsis at the bookstore, and I loved it, and I bought the book, the actual book, and I read it, and I love it, and I'm going to read it for the rest of my life. I loved it. I loved it a lot. So if you want to read the synopsis, the real world is a frightening place. Just ask 16-year-old orphan Drew Anderson, a tough girl who has taken down her fair share of bad guys. She's armed, dangerous, and ready to kill first and ask questions later. So it's going to take her a while to figure out who she can trust. Drew Anderson has been strange for as long as she can remember, traveling from town to town with her father to hunt the things that go bump in the night. It's a weird life, but a good one, until it all explodes in an icy, broken-down Dakota town when a hungry zombie busts through her kitchen door. Alone, terrified, and trapped, Drew's going to need every inch of her wit and training to stay alive. The monsters have decided to hunt back, and this time, Drew's on their menu. Chances of survival? Slim to none. If she can't last until sunup, it's game over. This is Strange Angels. And if that synopsis didn't catch you, read it yourself. Actually, buy the book and read it. 'Cause you missed the feeling of the pages, you missed the actual humanity of the books, and I'm promoting books, not just this book, but I'm promoting books in general that need to be read. It might collect dust over a couple years, but I'm going to find it again and read it. I've reread all my books on my shelves at least 3 times. So, I'm just saying, Strange Angels, go for it. If that synopsis didn't get you, nothing will. And so that was my book review for the week. Now, time for my weekly Saturday's Squatia mashup. So, my man crush Monday this week is Adam Levine, because I have been watching the show The Voice. Now, I haven't been watching all the seasons, all 6 seasons, which probably drive me crazy. So, I currently have started watching the season 6 on Hulu, and I personally think it's really, really great. The Voice is probably the best singing competition ever. The X Factor is no competition. American Idol's no competition. They're off the table. You get The Voice, and you get The Voice. You get the person for who they are, not what they look like or how they act on stage. You get them for how their voice sounds. And that's the genuine quality that any singer should possess, is being picked because of how they project themselves in their voice and how they sing. And so that's why I love that. I love that show. And I started watching it, and as I said, I loved it. And so I picked Adam Levine because of this reason. He's in Maroon 5, he's the lead singer of Maroon 5, and I've loved Maroon 5 forever. And Adam is a good coach, and he's critical. He's not critical. He critiques where it needs to be critiqued. He knows how to coach. And I'm not saying bad about the other coaches. They're not even in the picture. I'm not dissing them. I'm just saying he's a good coach on The Voice. So that is why he's my man, Chris Monday. That, and he's, the sexiest man alive. That too. Yeah. And so my Woman Tuesday is also from The Voice, Shakira. I don't own that many Shakira songs. I have one Shakira song on my whole playlist. Probably because I've been going into indie music lately. That's probably why. But she is amazing, and she's also a great coach on The Voice. The reason I picked her is because she is beautiful, she's kind, she is a role model for young women and she is also a person who follows, she's like a good role model for a person to follow their dreams. And that's what the kind of role model I try to find in celebrities and just famous people in general. If their goal is to make money, then they're not good role models. If their goal is to live their dream and do this and let other people feed off of that energy and go after their dream, then that's the celebrities I end up following. So that's Shakira to me. My song Saturday goes to Happy by Pharrell Williams. I have gotten addicted to this song. It was on Kids React. It's everywhere. I'm not even kidding. It was at the, at the Grammys, I think? Oh, I don't want to be wrong. He performed at the Grammys, and even, Meryl Streep got up and danced. Come on, Meryl Streep. So that's awesome. And I really love this song, because we really need this upbeat song that has a good message. It doesn't have a message in it that's good, and you can dance to it. Even if you're a horrible dancer like me, I know I'm a horrible dancer. But I get up and I just hear it and I just start dancing, and it's infectious. It's amazing, and I love it. And that's my song of the week, is Happy by Pharrell Williams. My book of the week is Once a Witch. I also own its sequel called Always a Witch. Once a Witch, Always a Witch. Funny, isn't it? Well, Once a Witch by, I'm so sorry, Carolyn MacCullough. I can't pronounce her last name. I'm sorry. I'll put the name in the bottom, in the description, so you can look up her books. And also I'm going to put Strange Angels in there as well. So Once a Witch is about a girl who thinks she doesn't have the powers that her witch family does. She's supposed to have the most powerful powers in her family. And when you turn 8, your powers form. They come about. Well, when she turned 8, that didn't happen. So let me read the synopsis for her. Tasmin Green comes from a long line of witches, and on the day she was born, her grandmother proclaimed that she would be the most talented among them. But Tasmin's magic never showed up. Now, 17 years later, she spends most of her time at boarding school in Manhattan, where she can at least pretend to be normal. But during the summer, she's forced to return home and work at her family's bookstore / magic shop. One night, a handsome young professor from New York University, NYU, arrives in the shop and mistakes Tasmin for her extremely talented older sister. For once, it's Tasmin who's being looked at with awe and admiration, and before she can stop herself, she agrees to find a family heirloom for him that was lost more than a century ago. But the search and the stranger proved to be more sinister than they first appeared, ultimately sending Tasmin on a treasure hunt through time that will unlock the secret of her true identity, unearth the past sins of her family, and unleash a power so strong and so vengeful it could destroy them all. It's a great synopsis. I have already read this book, and I'm currently rereading it, and then I'm going to read its sequel, and then I'll talk about that book. But my book of the week is Once a Witch. It's a good book. If you haven't noticed, I like paranormal books, so that's why this is here. So Once a Witch. This is my book of the week. And moving on, from my that to the show of the week, which is I started watching Supernatural. I am now a super Hulakian. Yeah, I am now a super Wholockian. I am a mixture of a Supernatural fan, a Doctor Who fan, and a Sherlock fan. I am three beings at once. It's crazy. So I started Supernatural. I already finished season 1. I'm on season 2 currently. And I keep seeing all these things on Tumblr, and I keep seeing all these memes and all these GIFs about them, and I can't wait to see these episodes because they're just so funny. And the episodes that are not made in GIFs are still hilarious and still really cool aspects of it. And I love it to death, and I can't wait to meet Misha Collins. That's going to be so funny. I've heard a lot about Ruby, so I'm excited. And my YouTuber of the week, even though I've picked him before, I'm going to pick him again. I'm going to pick Tyler Oakley. Now, I know, I've already picked him, but I wanted to pick him again because it's Tyler Oakley. Just like, he is my king. He is the most amazing person on YouTube, next to PewDiePie and Smosh and Cinnamon Toast Skin. You know what I mean? He is my king. He says all of his queens, he is my king. He is. He tells you the truth. He gives you good advice. Yes, he has a little drinking, not problem. He has a little drinking fiasco, but he has wonderful friends. He goes on awesome adventures. He is just downright amazing. His life is way better than mine, and I envy him. And Tyler, if you're watching this, I freaking love you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. And, so that is my YouTuber of the week, which is Tyler Oakley. Love you. You are my king. Aww. Okay. So that is Saturday's Wagwatia mashup. Now, moving on. So, I wanted to move on to another WWE segment, but I didn't have enough material to do a whole video. So, here is what's been happening on WWE if you have not been keeping up. So, WrestleMania was 2 days ago. It was on Sunday. WrestleMania was 2 days ago. And oh my god. If you did not watch WrestleMania, you missed out. You did. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. If you want to watch WrestleMania, look it up on the WWE Network or look it up on YouTube eventually when it gets put on there, because I know people are going to put it on there, but your mind is going to be so freaking blown away that you're not going to be able to speak for an hour. I swear. Okay, I'm done. Okay, moving on. So, I am going to break a little bit of news. You probably heard over Instagram, you probably heard over Twitter and Facebook and wherever they probably banister their stuff. But guess who is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion? His name is Daniel Bryan. Yes, he is. Daniel Bryan. What? Yes. I don't know how he pulled off what he pulled off on WrestleMania. I don't know how he found the strength and the guts to do what he did, but he did. He did it. He won. There was confetti. It was fantastic. I loved it. It was awesome. And I was dying. I was dying at the end because I really wanted Brie Bella to come out and celebrate with him and kiss him a lot and congratulate him. Of course, she wasn't allowed to because she explained this on Twitter. But that would have been an awesome moment for her to come out and just jump all over him. It would have been a sweet moment. But I can understand that too. They didn't want to, his awesome moment. And Daniel Bryan is the new WWE champion. I am happy. He went against Triple H as a prequel to the Triple Threat match, and he bossed him. He freaking bossed him. And then he went on with a hurt shoulder. He went on, and he went to that. He went against Batista. He went against Randy Orton. And both got their butts handed to each other. What? Exactly. Okay, I'm done. I swear. And Brie Bella, oh my god, she must be, wait, she probably has no words. I have no words. This is ridiculous. And Daniel Bryan has been working so hard. The yes movement is so strong, and the will is so strong that it helps him win. We are part of the yes movement. Yes. And also, also, the authority, they don't know what's good for business. They're blinded by money and blinded by greed and blinded by tallness. Really? Stephanie McMahon, tallness. You attack the man for being short? Really? Really? Oh my God. Chill. Alright? And by the way, my Twitter post about you being a vulture over Daniel Bryan, yeah, that went on Twitter. And it got retweeted. By the way. Okay. You did look like a vulture trying to eat prey. Just letting you know. And I'm not I know this is getting up a little bit off course. But Paul Heyman, dude, seriously. You're what my friend made this word up. You're a walrus mixed with a vulture. You're a vulture. You're a vulture. That's what you are. You're a walrus vulture. And once you were looking over, who was it? The Undertaker? Once you looked over the Undertaker, oh my God, what is wrong with you? No, I have to congratulate you for breaking the streak. Very well done. But it wasn't you. It was Brock Lesnar. Don't take the credit for that, okay? Just because he defeated the Undertaker's streak doesn't mean you get a big head. Someone will knock you down a peg, and then knock you down 10 pegs, and then you'll be back to where you should be. My rant is done. So that's that. And also, on Monday Night Raw, do you know what happened? Do you know? Did you watch? Did you watch what happened? Okay, if you didn't, I'm going to let you know. The WWE Divas Champion AJ Lee got brought down by the NXT Women's Champion Paige. What? Her debut on Raw? She killed AJ Lee. Killed. Not literally killed, but like figuratively. She smashed her Black Widow. Her spider is dead. The Black Widow is dead. At Real Paige Twitter. That's all I remember. Paige, girl, you are my hero. You are my savior. Not gonna lie. You taught AJ Lee a lesson. I missed it. I'm gonna find a clip and hopefully you watch it. But I have no words to thank you for taking AJ Lee down. I am an AJ Lee fan. Yes, I am. I followed her career from NXT to Raw to, I've followed her career for years. But I want the old AJ Lee back. Not the one that Raw has created in some mumbo-jumbo drama world. I want that AJ Lee who was on NXT back. I want her back. Yes, I do. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So, Paige, like I was saying earlier, congratulations. That is amazing. I am so proud of you. NXT debut, women's champion. You fought your way from NXT to Raw to the women's championship on your night debut. That is ridiculous. For our next generation of wrestlers, I commend you. I really do. You deserve it, really. But people are still going to fight over that belt, so you better hold your reign tight and orderly. That's not what I wanted to say, but whatever. So, that is my mashup. That is my book review. That is Saturday Suwatia. That is WWE segment. I am done. I will see you all Saturday if I remember to do that. I missed you all, and I hope this makes up for my lack of videos. I'm sorry. I really am. So, yeah. I will see you all later. Be happy, be safe, be good, fly away my Blue Jays, and I will see you Saturday. Bye!